Hello everyone, is Professor Sadiq Noor here today. I'm gonna show you how to work on your assignment regarding PowerPoint, creating and editing presentation guided project. So I'm gonna demonstrate the steps how to create and edit presentation guided project. So let's start. As I opened the SimNet assignment, PowerPoint. The assignment is PowerPoint, creating and editing presentation guided project. So for this assignment, first we have to download the required files that we have to finish up this assignment. So there's two ways. Either you have to click one at a time to download the two files, or you can use file download wizard, right? So I will show you how to do it. So let's start. So first I will go here, and then you see the first one is being downloaded. Now I will click download two of them, and then the second one is actually is a folder that been zipped. You see zipped, so we have to unzip it. So let me show you how. First I will go to my yellow folder, File Explorer. I will go to my downloads. As you see, that's the PowerPoint I have to work with, and then these are the extra file or the resources they provided us. So as you see, zipped. So I will do right click on it, and I will say extract all, and then extract. So that's the folder. Now I need to work on this with the assignment, and then if you double click it, there's two things that we will be using it in this guided project, right? So I will go back. Now I will minimize, or I will close it. So once we have downloaded, the first step is to download the files. Now we have to go down and see what we need to do here. So the skill in this project is how to open a presentation, how to change the bullets, how to reuse the slide from another presentation, how to rearrange the slides, how to check spelling, how to insert picture, how to use PowerPoint Designer to apply a slide layout, how to apply transaction, preview presentation, changing presentation properties, and how to print out the handout and save the presentation. So now this is what we're gonna cover in this assignment. So the first step is we have to open, let's check it. We have to open the email results -01, and then we have to enable editing. So go back to your File Explorer, click on the downloads. So we need to open email results. So double click it. It's gonna open in PowerPoint. Once you have opened the file, always you will have to enable. That's the first step you have to do. Enable editing. So we have three slides. PowerPoint has the tabs, and then it has the ribbon. This is your ribbon. Above the ribbon is the tabs, all right? So let's go to the instruction. Now the file will be renamed automatically. So it has my name, right? So we will start with the second step here. So change the bullets for additional emphasis. Now select slide 2 and select the bulleted text. So we have to go to the PowerPoint. We have to select the second one, and then we have to select the two bulleted. All right. Then we have to go to the paragraph group under the Home tab, and then we have to go to the bulleted, and then we have to go to bullets and numbering. Now let's go back and read. And then we selected the bullets and numbering to open the bullets and numbering dialog box. As you see, the bullets and numbering dialog box is open now. Check the box. Now change the size to 80% of the text. So go back here. The text size is 100%. We have to change it to 80%. So you kind of spin the arrow to go down until you see 80. Or you can just type 80 in the box of the size. So we have changed the size 80% of the text. Check the box. Now click the color button and select orange as in 6, which is the last color in the first row. So let's go back. Select the color. The first row on the last one. Orange as in 6. If you look at the screen tip, it says orange as in 6. Click on it. Go next to your instruction. Check the box. Now click Customize button to open the symbol dialog box. So if you look in the right hand side of the bullets and number dialog box, I have to customize, so click on it. And then let's read. Scroll down the font list and select Wingdings 3. So we're gonna go down here, scroll all the way down to Wingding 3. I have to be slow. That's the Wingding 3. Okay. Select the black right pointing pointer. Or you can type the character code 117 instead of looking for black right pointing, right? So I will use code 117. So I will go to the character code and I will type 117. So that's the 117. Okay, we got it. Check the box, click OK, and we have to click OK again. So OK, and then click. Now our bullet will change to what we have customized. Now click OK. Now let's go back to the instruction. Now we have to reuse the slide from other presentation to follow the slide to the current slide. So obviously sometimes what happens is, what if you create a presentation previously and you want to use it in the current one? Yes, you can do it as a reuse. We have to use the command reuse to use any of the previous presentation that you created and you want to add those slides in the present presentation. So to do that, we have to go to the Home tab and then click on the slide group. And then we have to go to reuse slide. And then we have to click on new and then reuse. So let me show you. And then we have to browse to the resources folder that we downloaded, right? So let's go with the first step first. So obviously you will go to Home, new slide for the group. The group is slides. click on the down arrow for the new slide, and then click for reuse slide. And then if you look in the right hand side, it's going to open a new pane for you. So what you need to do in this case is you have to browse, and then we have to go to the downloads. We have to double click the folder that we unzipped it, the one we downloaded. Now we have to double click it again. So that's the PowerPoint that we have to use that previously that we created. So select open. So once you have opened this, what you need is be sure that keep the source formatting should not be what selected. It has to be as what you see now. So we will double click it to add them, you see? And then I will double click this one too. So all the three has been added, all right? So then I will close the reuse pane. Now let's go back to the instruction. So we browsed to open the choose content dialog box, and we have to look at the resources file downloaded from the resource link, and then we have to click on the presentation email content, and then we have to click choose, and then we have now this presentation has spelling error that you will correct later on. So we will correct those errors later on, okay? It has some errors in it. Now we have to be sure that, as I showed you earlier, the source formatting checkbox should not be checked. So it has to be unchecked, which I did show you. In my case, it was unchecked. So then we clicked it, the slide, and then we close the reuse slide pane, right? So now let's go down. Now we're gonna use the thumbnail pane to rearrange the slide, 6 slides in this order. So first we have to have the getting results with emails, then ask this question, why should be number 3, write meaningful subject should be number 4, organize it should be number 5, and keep it short should be number 6. So let's see what the sequence are. So number 1 is get the result, that's perfect. Then what should be the next one? Ask the questions. That should be number 2. That's perfect. Y should be number 3. So this number 4 should be number 3, right? So to arrange your slide, one way is while you are here, you can just select and drag it to change the location, or you can go to view. Under the presentation view, you can click on slide sorter, and then you can sort them like the way like this. And you want this to be number 3, I can just do it like this. Drag it. Right? That's the 2 ways that you can arrange your slide. But the instruction wants us to do it while we are in the thumbnails. So number 3 will be the Y. Number 4 will be write a meaningful subject line. So number 4 was perfect. Now number 5, we have to see which slide should be number 5. Organize it. So we have to go back, and organize is number 5, and number 6 is keep it. That's the one. So let's see. Keep it short. So everything look perfect. Now let's get down to the next step. Select the slide 1, and then we have to check the spellings, right? So let's go back. Now select, scroll up. Now click on slide 1. Go back to the tab that says review, the review tab. Then look for the group that says proofing, spelling. Now it says that you have a problem with receive. So it says it should be like this. You will say change it. Now careless is wrong. Change. Click on the change. Received. Now organize is wrong. So change. Now capture. Change. Response with spelling was wrong. As you see the wavy red. So click on change to response. Now it says separate. Now there is no spelling. All the spelling check is complete. Click OK. Now let's go back and we checked. We corrected all these and then we clicked OK. Now we have to close the design area pane if it's open. So we did not open that. So you don't need to worry about it, right? The designer is actually this one here. You see the designer, if the designer is open like this, you have to hit the X to close the pane, right? So in our case, it was already closed. Now use format painter to change the list bullets, right? So let's go down. Now display slide number 2 and select the placeholder with the bulleted text. Slide number 2. Select the text with the bulleted. Okay. Select the body placeholder with the bulleted text. We did that. Now double click the format painter from the home tab and under the clipboard group to apply what you have copied more than one time, right? So we will do that. Go back and go back to the home tab. The first group is clipboard. You see the icon that's a format painter, like a brush. Double click it. Once you double click now, your cursor will be like having a brush with it. You see? So where we need to go? So then we need to go to slide the 3 to apply the changes for the first level bullet. Highlight is changed. So do we need to change all? And then click the list on slide number 3 to apply the changes. So obviously we can hold down and then you can do that. So we cannot do like this, one after the other. We change the bulleted. So let's see what else we need. Now we need to repeat for slide 4 and 5. Right. Go back. Then we need to go to the 5th. All right. So go back. Now press escape to end the formatting, or you can click the format painter. So changing the bullet for all the slides could also be accomplished using the slide master. So now we will click the brush so that to end the format painter feature. So let's check this. Now insert a picture and apply the design area layout. So Office 2000, no, the design area pane will not open when using the Office 2000, right? So what we need is we will go back and you can open it. I will show you. So first select slide number 6. Then we will go back to the instruction. Now click the picture button under the insert tab and the group name is images. And then we have to click this device to open the insert picture dialog box, and then from the downloaded folder, the resources one, inside there is a picture called AT symbol 01. We have to insert that picture. So let's go. Also, they say select the slide 6 and delete the picture on the right. This one. All right. So let's go to insert images group. You will click on picture, this device. We will go to download. We will double click the folder that we downloaded from the assignment, and it has the A symbol 01. Click on it and insert. Now the designer opens automatically. So we did that. We recorded the picture. We inserted. Now click the thumbnail to the layout. Now if you do not see a similar layout, click theme mode design. So we need the one similar to this. Scroll, and it looks like this one. Let's go back. So it looks the same thing. So we can go back and check for more. So this is the one. Go back and you can see for more. You can go back. It should look like this. So that's the one. This one. Perfect. Go back to this instruction. So we did this. Now we have to close the design area pane. So if you don't see what you want, then you can click for more design. Now close it. Now let's go back to the instruction. Let's scroll all the way down. Now select the picture on the 6 and click all text button and delete the text might automatically appears, and we have to put the description this. So I will copy this. All right. So we have to go to slide number 6. We are in slide number 6. So do right click and look for alt. View the alt. Now, if you have any of these text, delete it and paste what they ask us to put there. Go back. So we did this. We deleted the previous text. Now close the alt pane. We did that. Let's go back. Now select the title text, keep it short, and click the font. And we have to select light yellow, which is the third color from the first row. Select the text. Now we have to go to the Home tab, Font, okay, and then which one we need. Select the light yellow background 2, third color from the first row. Go to the font, light yellow background too. So if you select this, so the third from the first, go back to the instruction, third color from the first. We're done with that now. I will scroll a little more down. Apply one transaction and affect option to all slide. Right? So we will go to the transaction. The transaction tab is in the right of the design, so click on it. Now select the switch transaction from the gallery. I can select the first. Then we will click, that's the transaction in the middle from the transaction tab. So we will click the down arrow and look for switch. Exciting. It should be somewhere here. Switch. There you go, switch. And then we need to change the effect of the switch, right? So we want to be, by default is from the right. So what the instruction says, we need the effect to be from the left. And then we need to apply to all. So click on the option left, and then under the timing group, we need to apply to all. When you did apply to all, you will find out that with the number of the slide below that, you will see like a star. So that means they have what? The transaction effects. All right. So go back to the instruction. Now preview the presentation in both slide sorter and slideshow view. Right. So preview the presentation in both. So first click the slide sorter. So go back from the status bar. The second with the four boxes, the slide sorter. Look, as I move my cursor, always it says slide sorter. Click on it. All right. Now click the zoom out status in the status bar to see all the slide. All right, and then press Ctrl to select all the slide, and then we have to click preview from the transaction to examine the movement in the slide sorter view. So let's go back. So we are able to see everything. Now Control and A to select all the slide under the slide sorter. And then in the first option here, the first group is preview. Click on it. You can see the effect that we said switch from the left. All right. Now let's go back. So we did this. We Control Control A is to select all the slide. All right. Now we have to select the first slide and then slide show from the status bar. Now we have to do double click slide 1 to open the normal view. All right. So we will go back. We will double click slide 1. And then from here, we can say slide show. Press the enter key. And let's go back to instruction. Now click the file, and then we have to open the backstage view and display the info area and then property. And then we have to go to the advanced properties. So obviously you will go to file and then info. That's the backstage now. Info. Then this is the property. So you will click the property with the down arrow. You see the down arrow here? This one here, you will click it and then click advanced. So let me show you how. I will click the black down arrow, then advanced. It's gonna open the advanced property dialog box. Now we have to go back to the instruction. The title is get result with emails, copy, Control C, Control V. I'll click, what's the next one? Subject is writing, copy, Control C, subject, Control V to paste. The author will be your name. If it's not there, then put your name. Then the manager, we don't need, so content will be this presentation is to hire a new seminar. It's for a new seminar, hire seminar. So comments, you will put it here. Go back. Then we have to click OK to close the property dialog box. That's the property dialog box, click OK. Now actually what you typed is here, see? And then you had the author name, right? So the comments will be there to show more properties. Let's see what else we have. See? So we have our name. The comment, this presentation, look, is here. Okay. All right. Next. So check all these boxes. Now print the slides as handout. So click the print button on the left hand side of the backstage view, and then select the appropriate printer and then select the settings. So let's go first to, let's say you were back and you went to print. So go to file, print, then select the printer obviously. Under the settings now, which slide to print all slides. Print all slides, right? What to print? Handouts. Print slide number on handout 6 slide frame, and then scale to fit paper. So let's go back. Go here and then scroll down. 6 slide, and then print the slide number on handout frame slides scale to fit the paper. So you see one paper has all the 6 slides on it. Now, what's the next instruction? Print order will be collated. The next one we need, the orientation will be portrait. So the orientation is portrait. The color will be grayscale or color if your preference, whatever you prefer, you want color or you want grayscale, you can go here and say grayscale, or you can say color is up to you. Now you can hit print. Important to print your file only if requested to do so by the software. I don't need you to print any of these. All right, but if you want to print for yourself, you can just hit the print. All right, so we're gonna skip this. We're gonna save. All right, so it looks like we need to fix a couple of these slides because we indented. You see, we need to indent. So let's go back. So this one is perfect. So this one we need to change it. All right. So the step that we did earlier, we have to do undo. So let me do undo. Because the bullet is some of them. So okay. So now we need the copy. Go back to the home, double click it. Now go to this. We need this. Change not the sub bulleted. Then go to this one. We want the first. We need this. And we need this. So obviously we don't need all. Then let's go back here. We need to change first to remove the feature of the paint. Now we need to delete this. We need to go back and insert the picture. Then we need the designer, and we are looking for this one, right? And then we need to highlight this, and we want to change the color to the third one, light yellow. And then you will have to do right click, view the text, go back, and then I have to go to do this because I did undo. So the alt. So we need to type this message again. And then close. Now everything is done. We change the font of the titles, keep it short to yellow. light yellow one. Now the transaction effect, because what I did was I did undo, so I have to do it again. So obviously I will go to the first slide, I will go to the transaction, and then we have to select under the exciting, look for switch. And then we need to change the effects to left. And then we have to apply to all. When you did apply to all, then you will notice that they start below the number of the slide. Next. So I did all this. Now go back to next. Now the slide sorter stuff that we did earlier. Then we have to do select also Control and A. Then you will have to click the preview to play all the slide one after the other to see the preview actually, right? Now you will double click slide one, and then you can click the slideshow. Then you can press enter. Now let's get back. So we're done with all this. We are back to the normal view. So we need to do actually, it looks like it's been deleted. On the properties, I was almost done with all this. So go back, go to File, Info, go to the properties here, Advanced. So everything is good in here. We don't need to do anything. Everything has been saved. Now let's go to the next one about the printout stuff. So let's go to File in the PowerPoint, go to File, Print, and we need the 6 slide vertical hands out. That's perfect. So print all slides, collect it, portrait and grayscale. So everything look perfect. Now we have to save what we did. Now I will close it, and then we will check our grade, what we got. So the next part is just to upload and then submit it. So this one, let's check it now. Let's upload and see. So I will click on upload. My PowerPoint, so the ignore email results. %100%. I don't have any issue. So everything look perfect. I hope that you learn about how to create PowerPoint and how to edit the presentation, your guided project. So everything went perfect. As you see, I scored 100 out of 100. So go back and go through the steps, and hopefully you should master the PowerPoint creating and editing presentation guided project without any issue. So be sure to subscribe to my channel. Be sure that to like my my channel so that I can create more videos like that to help the students accomplish the graded and the independent project in SimNet. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye.